Hey Vaughn, how are you doing?
I'm doing well, Lex. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thanks for being on the show and welcome to 5 Minute Sales Wisdom.
Yeah, thank you very much for having me.
Great. And so, Ivan, I saw on your LinkedIn that you had this new unheard groundbreaking sales process, which in help, which is helping you close deals within a short amount of time, like probably under 30 minutes or in just one call, right? And those are substantial deals, not the smaller ones.
Yeah,
So it would be great if you could take us through the process, or what is that unheard groundbreaking thing which is helping you so that probably everyone can have advantage of that.
for sure, absolutely. Well, and again, thanks very much for having me, Lex. I really appreciate it. The What's really interesting in some of the things that I've been working on over the last number of years in terms of defining the sales process as to where it stands today is the idea that the buyer has greatly changed over the last number of years. Even since people who might watch this from the time that you start watching it to the time that you finish watching it, in some way or another, buyer behavior has changed. And one of the biggest things that I started to focus on, Lex, was the idea that we used to greatly separate B2B and B2C in the sense that, it's just two completely different buying cycles. It's two different, completely different buyer personas, etc. The thing is I've started to develop this theory that they're actually joined. So B2C and the B2B and B2C debate is actually gone. It's no longer. And I wrote an article about this on LinkedIn, talking a little bit about that, so people can check that out. You can check that out as well. And it's the idea that the same people that are purchasing in the B2C space are the same individuals that are purchasing in the B2B space. So
Hmm.
whether you're targeting, like, let's say, I mean, over at Vidyard, we target sales leaders, marketing leaders who want to accelerate their business using the power of video. So, but the thing is that being a sales leader myself, I have the buyer behavior of the individual who will abandon a shopping cart on a online e-commerce platform because they make me enter my address twice. I get frustrated and I say, you know what? I don't want the product from this company. Right? Yeah, it's laughable, but it's something that's greatly happening in the industry. So now when we look at what I call an outdated B2B process in software sales specifically, we're still selling the way that we were told and the way that it was a successful sales model 10 years ago, where we're dragging people through a 3 to 4 month sales cycle. And I'm talking before we even get to a decision and start to head into procurement, legal, etc. We're taking them through the greatly, or at least I believe it will become a great debate of the discovery call, which I believe is more of a customer interrogation when it's not held properly. Majority of sales reps in the industry struggle to 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 run a proper discovery call that actually is a back and forth and less of a, okay, Lax, let me ask you 50 questions, then I'll let you ask me something. So really what I've done with this sales process is totally flipped the the idea that as salespeople, in order for us to be successful, we have to position ourselves for a strength in negotiation, an understanding of your world before anything else, so that we can properly position our product. I think that that is something that greatly needs to be questioned because ultimately, well, first of all, I think, dare I say, it's even a little bit unethical because we shouldn't be trying to leverage ourselves against a potential customer. We should be looking to understand whether or not this is going to be a really good business relationship. And as we know in SaaS, lifetime value is one of the most important metrics that we can follow. So when you have different sales reps who are just trying to position themselves against a potential customer, it can be a very dangerous thing where we start selling a bunch of deals. Of course, this year our numbers seem okay. But
Hmm.
next year, when the renewals come up, all of a sudden we realize that our gross and net retention is at the bottom. So the idea is, what, again, with all these different moving parts, a lot of what I've been doing with my team, and this is the second company to which I've taken this playbook and started to grow it to where it is today. And really what it is focusing on the buyer experience and the idea that we can actually take substantial deals, of a large numeric value and financial value, and have those individuals feel confident enough to sign on with us in sometimes one call. Sometimes one 30-minute call is all it takes for these companies to say, yes, this is the software that I need. Thank you for helping me identify that. Send over the paperwork and let's sign off.
Awesome. That's
Yeah.
super great. And thanks a lot. Have a good day. Bye
Yeah.
bye.
Bye bye.